These are my 4 people.
Okay, welcome. My name is Eva. Earlier in this video, I showed you my 4 people audience. They will be behind the video camera. Today, I will be demonstrating my informative speech on how to change a tire. As you can see, my tire is flat. Each year, thousands of drivers experience flat tires on highways and local roads, often without skills or confidence to replace them safely. Whether caused by nails, debris, or simply wear and tear, as you can see on mine, a flat tire can quickly turn a routine drive into an emergency. Having the knowledge to handle that situation calmly and correctly is not just convenient, it's an important aspect and responsibility in vehicle ownership. Like many drivers, I faced the panic of a flat tire before. After learning how to change one myself through driver's education, car maintenance videos, and hands-on practice, I realized it's not as complicated as most people think. I want to share that knowledge so you'll be prepared if it ever happens to you. Today, I'll first explain the safety steps to take before changing a tire, discuss the tools needed, and show you how to remove the damaged tire and install the spare. Let's start by looking at what you should do the moment you realize you have a flat tire. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA 2023, the first step in changing a tire is ensuring your own safety by pulling over to a secure and flat location from traffic. Once safely parked, you should engage the parking brake and turn on your hazard lights to alert other drivers. The NHTSA also emphasizes the importance of using reflective triangles or flares if you're on the side of a road that is dark, which can significantly reduce the risk of being struck by an oncoming vehicle. Similarly, AAA in 2022 recommends keeping a small safety kit, including gloves, a flashlight, and reflective vest, in your trunk so you can visibly and protectively be during the process. Once the vehicle and drivers are secure, the next step is making sure the right tools are ready and that you are understanding of how to use each one correctly. The essential tools included are a jack, a lug wrench, as you can see here, or in my case, the smaller one that came with my car because my car lugs are a little bit smaller, a spare tire, and an owner's manual, as you can see here. According to Bridgestone Tires 2023, keeping a tire pressure gauge and a small block of wood to stabilize your jack can make the process 10 times smoother. For example, if you use a scissor jack, place it under the correct jacking point near the wheel well, usually marked in your manual to prevent damage to the vehicle. Proper preparation ensures that you won't have to search for instructions in the middle of an emergency. All right, now let's move on.
Now that you're equipped and ready, let's move on to the actual process of changing the tire. This is where the hands-on demonstration will help you see the steps in real time. This is my brother, Elias, just for formality speaking. First, slightly loosen the lug nuts before lifting the car with the jack. Okay, perfect. Then jack up the car. As you can see him demonstrating, it needs to be above the ground so there's enough room to take off and put on the new spare. Maybe a little bit more. All right, now remove the nuts completely and take off the tire. All right, now that they're off, mount the spare tire onto the lug bolts and tighten the nuts. All right, now lower the vehicle and tighten in a crisscross pattern. Go. Now that we've gone through the safety steps and necessary tools and full replacement process, what's left is to review what we've learned and why this simple skill is such an important part of being a safe, prepared driver. Today, we've covered the essential steps for changing tires safely and effectively. First, we addressed how to stay safe by pulling over, securing the car, and using hazard lights and reflective gear. Next, we reviewed the tools and equipment you should always keep in your vehicle, including a jack, lug wrench, spare tire, and emergency kit. Finally, through a live demonstration, we walked through the step-by-step process of removing a flat tire, installing the spare, and tightening the lug nuts properly. Knowing how to change a tire is an essential life skill that combines safety awareness, basic mechanical knowledge, and emergency preparedness. A flat tire can happen to anyone at any time, and the next time you hear that sudden thump on the road, remember, with the right tools, right knowledge, and confidence, you have the power to get safely back on the road.